Tinubu writes Senate seeks alteration of 1999 Constitution to establish state police in Nigeria. Finally, I'm even of the opinion that 1999 Constitution, they need to tear everything and trash it. They will now all sit down together, president to citizens. So all of us will now do another constitution because this constitution is not working. President Bola Tinubu has formally asked the Senate to approve a constitutional amendment bill aimed at establishing state police across Nigeria in a move designed to strengthen the nation's security architecture. The request was contained in a letter dated June 15, 2026 and read on the floor of the Senate on Tuesday by Senate President Akpabio. In the correspondence, Tinubu said the proposed Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria Alteration State Police Bill 2026 seeks to amend the 1999 Constitution to provide a legal framework for the creation of state police services. The President said the bill is intended to tackle Nigeria's evolving security challenges by introducing a dual policing structure that would allow federal and state police systems to operate within a constitutional framework. Highlighting the importance of the proposal, Tinubu said this bill builds on the significant work already done in this regard by the House of Representatives and the Senate, and incorporates additional safeguards to ensure that the creation of a dual policing structure to address our nation's evolving national security challenges will be achieved quickly and effectively to the benefit of all Nigerians. According to the President, the proposal builds on previous legislative efforts by both chambers of the National Assembly while introducing additional safeguards to ensure smooth and creative and effective implementation. Tinubu described the proposed legislation as a critical part of his administration's wider security reform agenda aimed at improving the protection of lives and property across the country. Now, so, if you are going to recruit police, I think you should hire real professionals to train them, because I don't even think those people go through the kind of training that they are supposed to go through. This police, the soldiers, I don't know, I don't think they are well trained. The proposed legislation is a critical component of our administration strategy to reorganize Nigeria's security architecture to better protect our citizens, and I'm confident that the Senate will act quickly to consider and pass this bill, he added. The President urged lawmakers to give the bill expeditious consideration. Following the reading of the letter, Akpabio referred to the proposal to the Senate Committee on Constitutional Review for further legislative actions. Why are you passing it around? If it was money that the President wanted to borrow now, it is that same day that people are going to approve it. So what are you reviewing? Have they not been talking about state police since? What are you reviewing? So the committee was directed to report back to the chamber on the next legislative day. That's how they will be stalling. They will stall, they will waste time. This one, they will not do it on time. They will not approve it on time. But if it was money now, they will approve it on time. Nasiru Ibrahim says, but he cannot assent to the removal of police from the contribution pension scheme. Dear, I think we say your constitutional law for your APC party hijacked others' parts is wrong after the concert calamity saga. Fulani ex-man come to Nigeria for his own policy. First question to ask you, 2015, why one account policy established? What's this one talking? Josiah Agache says, we pray for it to be done fast. Exactly, that's the thing. Swiftly for the betterment of the country. Tandy says, the boys you guys imported as grown wings, they no longer take on our order. Okay, Adeyeko says, God will grant you the wisdom from above to this country, Nigeria, to the promised land. Aisha is the one that will take us to the promised land. I doubt it. Tochuk says, vulture that was beaten by rain, they are looking for a means to convert to their army as a sacrificial ram to the hands of so-called repentant Boko Haram. We protect our lands, but anything concerning this government is full of betrayal. We must choose our head. Guest 4377 says, Tinubu dreamed that he had already won the next election and is now looking for a new constitution to extend his tenure from 4 to maybe 8 years in the office, or even life president. I'm telling you, he's really aiming at that life presidency. I'm really telling people. Freedom Daiwa says, Oga, you are looking for people wey Boko boys go use counsellors, abi? Let one of your sons join first now. They have not even created it. Siruma say, if you like, establish local government police or town village police. Go is that you must go. Eme Okechukwu says, first let me commend Mr. President for spearheading the novel idea of state police. He did not spearheaded it. It is the other state governors that have been calling for it since. He has refused, but now I think he wants to do it. It's not criminal besieged Nigeria. However, looking at reality in the eyes, the country is not yet ripe for this security initiative. Who is this one? Who would vouchsafe that the militation factors against Nigerian police force, NPF, including poor funding, corruption, inadequate training, reskilling and upskilling, unenviable salaries, welfare packages, bad eggs and others will not rehash or rear its ugly head in state police when created. When state police is created, the government will do something about them. So leave Tinubu out of that one. Divine says, Mr. Tinubu, Nigeria needs referendum, not state police. Well, that's another thing, referendum. The federal police officers that are everywhere in the states making very many illegal arrests, force people to pay illegal fees, collect bribes and carry out extrajudicial buying, mount highway blocks with a good number of them having turned to this. What have they achieved against kidnapping? Akpabio says the criminal and terrorist northern Nigeria elite will not like it, but it has come to stay. Nigeria Ben says, Nigeria, why not including referendum to allow people to decide whether they'll be a Nigerian or not? Abi. Sunday says criminals will not like it. They want to use security as an excuse for their failure in their respective states. Ibrahim Bill says the insecurity across the country is far more complex to be managed by state police. What do you mean far more complex? I'll agree if you want to create jobs for the teeming unemployed youth and also want to give room for internal and political friction between the ruling party and opposition in each state. Introduction of state police will make some states to look down on states with less financial stability. That will not concern anybody. Bandits. Because the way you are talking now, you're a bandit. Why would you have less financial stability? Who sent you message? Clinton said, you like the action as the president. Nigeria is not ripe for state police. So when will Nigeria be ripe for state police? Some of you are sick in the head. Nigeria is not ripe for state police. Mark says, I pray this is quickly passed onto law and activated. Nigeria is bleeding. Possible says that's the way to go. If well implemented, crime rate will reduce drastically. But governors must be ready to fund the project. Exactly. Governors should be ready to fund it. They should not wait for any federal government. Now, listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.